Music licensing for video developers. So you've decided you want to embark on the journey of adding video to your online marketing toolbox. You've heard that posting a video to YouTube and other video sharing sites is one of the fastest ways to achieve good organic search engine rankings to promote your website, or you're ready to create a sales video, demo video, training video, or even a squeeze page video. Even if you're brand new to video marketing, there's plenty of great tools to help you get started quickly. But one of the most important things you need to understand is music licensing. Here's why. If you use music in your video that's not licensed for this type of use, it can be a business-ending decision. The reason is that fines and penalties for your music copyright infringement can be $100,000 per occurrence. And even if your situation doesn't escalate to a court case, you do run the risk of the video being removed from the video sharing site and your account being banned. So in this quick session today, you'll hear about the facts you need to know to prevent this from happening to you. It's like your get-out-of-jail-free card. Let's get started. The company or owner of a recording master has the option to license their music in any way that they choose. In fact, they can choose not to license it. Licensing is just the fancy industry term for permission to use the music. Licensing exists for radio advertising, live venues, television, movies, and so forth. For the purpose of this lesson, we're talking about a video that you plan to post on YouTube and other video sharing sites. Commercial recordings, the hit songs that receive airplay on the radio and those that once did in the past, are generally expensive to obtain permission. As a word of caution, you would need permission from two sources: the company that owns the master recording, the music that you hear, and the company that owns the music that is written down. Think of this as the sheet music. In some cases, the two parties are the same, but more often than not, you would be dealing with two different entities. For the most part, the licensing to go ahead is for a fixed period of time, often 1 year. At the end of the period, you can remove your video from YouTube, or you can renew if the option is available. For the most part, you'll not be able to get a license for a song that's currently a hit on the radio, or if you can, the licensing costs are well into the tens or hundreds of thousands of dollars. It's also true that permission cannot always be obtained. For example, there is presently no licensing available at all for any commercial use of the Led Zeppelin recordings. Though this may change in the future, there's no way to pick up a license for anything from the Led Zeppelin catalog. Purchasing a CD or even a downloadable digital file of your favorite song doesn't come with the license to add it to your video. With the exception of content rentals, when you purchase a song from sites like iTunes or Amazon, you're purchasing a license to use it for personal listening, non-commercial use. You can put this file on up to 5 electronic devices, which include computers, MP3 players, cell phones and smartphones, and iPods and iPads, literally anything that can play a music file. You are entitled to burn an audio playlist up to 7 times. So with all these don'ts and restrictions, here's what to do to get some legal music for your video production. Purchase a license for royalty-free music for commercial use. In case you're wondering, royalty-free doesn't mean that the license is free. It simply means that you'll never have to pay royalties to the owner of the recordings. Once your one-time licensing fee is paid, you're good to go. Whether you're creating a video that you plan to sell or burn to DVD, or your video is promoting a website, service, or product, be sure that the royalty-free music you buy is licensed for commercial purposes. If it's not, you would be limited to making productions of your home videos that you don't plan to share with others. Generally speaking, these music licenses are not transferable, and the music can only be accessed by one user at a time. If you have partners or employees, then determine if you'll need multiple licenses before sharing the files with another individual. Planning to sell music? Selling someone else's recordings requires a special seller licensing and often comes with specific terms and conditions.